The financial cost of living in the Philippines, yes, you hear all kind of numbers as to what it actually takes to live in the Philippines. Let me tell you this. For 1,000 US dollars, you can live very, very good life in the Philippines. You can live a very good life. You can eat good food. You can go on road trips. You can enjoy social activities. 1,000 US dollars. I'm not kidding you. You can live a good life. If you're a person in the USA, for instance, and you're getting 1,400, 1,500 retirement, well, let me assure you that for 1,000 of that 1,400, that 1,200, that 1,100, 1,000 of it, you can live good, a good life in the Philippines. You can eat good food, okay? You can go places. You can do things. You can enjoy yourself, okay? 1,000 US dollars. For instance, 1 kilo of chicken, 170 pesos. 55 pesos to 1 US dollar. 1 kilo of chicken is approximately 1 1/3 chicken. So that's one whole chicken and a quarter section of a chicken. That's 1 kilo. That's 170 pesos. That's $3 and some change. You can get a whole chicken and a quarter of a chicken, roughly, for 170 pesos. Okay? So if you're buying whole chickens for $3, you're buying fish for 120 a kilo. 120 a kilo of fish is equivalent to you take a paper sack you get from the grocery store. You take that paper sack and you fill it up with fish until you can tie the sack pretty good. Okay? You're gonna get a lot of fish for 1 kilo. Now, there are some fish that weigh almost a kilo. They're so big, they weigh almost a kilo. Depends on what you want. But what I'm saying is fish, chicken, goat, these things, beef, you can buy, again, a bag like you get from the grocery store, 400 pesos. Fill that bag 2/3 full, ground beef. When I say ground beef, I mean they killed the cow this morning. You pick out the parts of the cow. They take it and grind it up. And then once they grind it up, then they will grind up as much fat as you want, which doesn't go against your weight as far as a kilo. Okay? So if you want 4 kilos, 3 kilos, whatever it is you want, if that's what you want, they'll grind the meat up. You select the parts of the cow that you want to have ground up. Then they will add as much fat to that as you want, if you want fat added or if you want the fat separate. But I always I get the meat ground up, and then I get the fat ground up into the meat, and I get some seasonings ground up into the meat. I bring it home, I throw it in the freezer. Separate bags, bag it up, one package. I separate it for maybe 6 days. 6 packages out of one package. I separate make 6 packages. So, how do you accomplish this? It's doable, ladies and gentlemen. It's doable. I'm talking about living good. How do you accomplish this? Number one is, if you're a youngster, if you're 30, 40 years old, okay, build your house here now. So when you come and you have $1,000, you have $1,400 a month retirement, you don't have to pay no rent. All your $1,000, $1,400 is going straight towards entertainment, entertaining yourself. Okay? If you're not able to have built your house prior to coming to the Philippines and you have to rent, okay, that's a different story. You can still make it on 1,000 pesos, because for 200, 300, you can get a nice place. For 700, you can still live good. Okay? But if you have your own place, like I said, the key is get here early, build your house, buy your lot. Okay? Once you do that, then the amount of money that you're going to need once you're here is cut in half. At least a third of it is gone. All you got to pay is electric, water, and then the rest is food and entertainment. Okay? Your social life. If you got a big social life, then allow a bigger portion of your budget to go towards your social life. If you don't have a big social life, then you could use that money towards road trips, traveling, seeing the Philippines. The next important thing I want you to understand is this. When you come to the Philippines has a lot to offer. So if you want isolation, you can find it. If you want nightlife, you can find it. If you want the high life, you can find it. Travel through the Philippines. See the places here that offer what it is that you want, so that when you do decide to settle and live in the Philippines, you settled in a place that you'll have no regrets. What it is that you're looking for, you found it. If you want to come to a place where when you walk out the door, you see gorgeous babes all day long, all night long, approachable, then you can do that in just about any parts of the Philippines, depend on the level that you want. So what you do is travel the Philippines, see the cities, see the provinces, see these places, experience them, and then say, this is where you want to be, and start staking your claim. Okay? Because once you get here to the Philippines, you need to have associates. You need to have friends. You need to have some of the things that make you happy. And without it, you're going to want to leave. So what am I saying? Come to the Philippines. When you first get here, travel around. If you met someone online and you're going to their place, make sure the place that you go to is a place that you want to stay in. It's a place that you want to live in. It offers the things that you want. And finally, what I'm going to suggest is the Philippines is God's land. So what does that mean? There's things here in the Philippines that you will not find in the USA. There's things in the Philippines that will give you culture shock. Why? Because wherever you're coming from, especially the USA, the culture that you were raised in, that you grew up in, that you became accustomed to, is going to be different here. Keep that in the back of your mind. The culture is going to be different. And what I'm telling you is that this difference in the culture is going to make you a hero. The difference in the culture from where you've come from to the culture in the Philippines is what's going to make you a hero. And not only will you be a hero, but you as a person, as an individual, is going to have a superior growth spurt. You're going to grow as a person. You're going to develop as a person so fast. Don't come to the Philippines trying to change the Philippines. Come to the Philippines and try to develop yourself. Because the things that you find here in the Philippines, I guarantee you, those things are going to make you a better person. Why? Because those are things in the human nature that you have missed in the country where you're at, especially the USA. How to be kind, how to be patient, how to be low key, how not to become angry, and to find out that to become angry and act in anger is a sign of pure ignorance. Yeah, I said it. I said it. To act in anger is a sign of pure ignorance. 10 years ago, I would have never made that statement. I would have never made that statement 10 years ago. But today, I can tell you that to act out of anger is a sign of pure ignorance. And none of us want to be ignorant. So, as well as learning how to control your anger, how to control your emotions, how is this possible? It's possible because you're going to see a group of people, because of their conditions, they were forced, or it became a lifestyle to be patient. It became a lifestyle not to become angry. It became a lifestyle not to raise your voice. Okay? It became a lifestyle. Why? Because it was apparent to them that that character and those actions were not human. And in the USA, we all know that that's part of just about everybody's makeup, to become angry. When you become angry, you get loud. When you get loud, you say words that you wouldn't normally say. You do things that you wouldn't normally do. And in the USA, that spurt, that projected angry energy is somewhat tolerated and understood because of whatever circumstances that you're dealing with. Everyone said, oh, just calm down, George, just calm down. You know, everything's going to be all right. I understand. But here in the Philippines, everyone looks at you like, wow. Well, what happened? What is this about? If you hear someone in the Philippines being loud, being boisterous, like you hear all the time in the USA, hey, get back, stand back, get back, because there's fixing to be some dead bodies. You know how in the USA they say, don't pull out your gun unless you're going to use it. Don't raise your voice unless you intend to kill someone. You intend to act like a savage. So 9 times out of 10, when you hear someone in the Philippines being loud and angry, someone is either lost their life or they're this close to losing it. That's how serious it is. Okay? And it's about a serious matter. Okay? So if you hear someone, a Filipino, being loud, being boisterous, and it sounds like you're back at home, hey, get back. Because there's something really serious getting ready to happen. And that's how rarely you hear it. You don't hear it. You don't hear Filipinos, blah, 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 blah. You don't hear it. You don't hear them cursing. You don't see them being angry. Even if they have a situation that we would normally think would be understandable why a person was angry, they don't become angry. Why am I telling you about this? Because that's just one development that you as an expat can accomplish when you come to the Philippines. You can not only live a good life, you can not only be a hero, but you as an individual can grow exponentially. You can grow to such heights as a person, you will astonish yourself. You will look back in weeks and see yourself and how you act, how tame you are, how calm you are, how happy you are. That if you didn't have like my daddy used to say, a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out, you would still be satisfied. Why? Because you have let the Philippines make you a human. Listen, I want to thank you for watching my channel. Please, please, please subscribe. Tell your friends about me. There's something you need to know. There's a question you have. Send me a message. Hit the thumbs up button, the like button, like my video, and subscribe. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Okay? Take care. God bless. And remember, when you help other people, you're helping yourself. And I want to give you a little more in-depthness about that tomorrow. When you help other people, you're helping yourself. Remember that. Ponder over that. Think about that, okay? Think about that. And then tomorrow we're going to talk about that a little bit, okay? $1,000 you can live good. You can improve yourself as a human being, okay? You can eat good, live good, improve yourself, and you can become a hero. Trust and believe me. I wouldn't lie to you. Take care. God bless.